Well, hey, I'm Freed, and this is Freed's first time whiskey reviews and sometimes other stuff. Like today. Today is, like I talked about last week, my little Sunday ritual that I started with myself, where I just take some whiskeys that have a few things in common from my collection and I put them head to head in a blind challenge. And today we're doing 10-year-old peated whiskeys. So the one cool thing about this blind is that the difference between them is going to be one of the things that's going to be an asset to it all, because we have two islas, an island, and a space side. So we're going to check to see which area does peat, not, I won't say the best, but I'm going to see how different it all is. So we're going to take a look at the contestants, then I'm going to shut the camera down, do all my tastings and whatnot, and then we'll come back to you with the winner. So the first one is the Legic 10-year-old. It's from the Tobermory Distillery, the Isle of Mull. It's 46.3% ABV? Yes. And it was aged in ex-bourbon, naturally presented, and you can find this stateside for about $60 or $70. That's another similarity between the majority of these, is the price range is about the same, except for one. I'll let you guess which one's a little more expensive. Cool, Leo. And they've all spent time in ex-bourbon barrels, amongst other things. So, the number 2 is our first Isla of the lot. It's from the Bruichladdich Distillery. This is the Port Charlotte 10-year-old. Now, they are very specific on the barrels that this spent time in. It's 65% first fill American whiskey, 10% second fill American whiskey, and 25% second fill French wine. Now, this one is 50%, so that's going to probably be a tell when the time comes. And you can find this between $65 and $80 stateside. Natural presentation as well. All right, next one is the Lagavulin 10-year-old. This is a travel retail exclusive, so unlike most of these, this one might be a little bit difficult to find, if it's even available anymore, because I'm not sure. I haven't had my finger on the pulse of what Lagavulin's doing, so I'm not totally sure what's going on with them. But it's 43% ABV. It has spent time for its maturation in rejuvenated and ex-bourbon casks. And that's about it. It is colored and it is filtered. And you can find this between $80 and $100. Surprise, surprise. And finally, it's the Benriach Smoky 10. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, Freed, didn't you spend an entire show of yours shitting all over this? And the answer is, yes, I did. But that is the beautiful part of a blind, because as we say in West Virginia, it kind of paints the horse a different color. I don't know what the Benriach is, so I don't have a label looking at me. I don't have anything looking at me to kind of color my judgment on what is what. And that's the cool thing about blinds, and I love it. Now, if this thing wins, I swear I quit. No, just kidding. This is 46% ABV, natural presentation, about $60. And this spent time in ex-bourbon, Jamaican rum, and toasted virgin oak. So that is that. So, as you just heard, there are more than a couple similarities between all of these. I wish the ABV was a little closer. So we're ranging from 43 all the way to 50, which isn't terribly bad. I've never been that great at judging ABVs anyway. I mean, I know when it's hot and I know when it's not, but landing on a specific number has never been my strength. Blinds, period, have never been my strength. But I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be doing the notes as I go along, and I will most likely just edit up in a fast forward and get to my specific notes that I've written down and tell you who the winner is. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1 to 4 and let us begin. Okay. Pete. Kind of like a chicken. Ashy, like a bird. This is a little 40 thing. It's fast. It's not. You know. Okie dokie. I believe that we've reached a conclusion. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read you all of my notes, and I want you to guess. From what you hear, what do you think I'm describing? I don't know yet. The answers are right up there, and we'll check them out when I'm done reading off everything. So, number 1, here. On the nose, we have peat, street puddle, old campfire, ash, modeling clay, fruit past its prime, cotton candy, saltwater taffy / sea spray, balloon, And I got a vegetal / cucumber note. On the palate, little hot, dry, ashy, oaky, dehydrated fruit, creamy, syrupy cherry, me likey is the note that is on the paper in front of me. And the finish, medium long, ashy, dry, fizzy, kind of like an effervescent type thing. And my guess, which I'll say after you guess, my guess is that's the Bruichladdich. Number 2. Much softer than 1. Charcoal, active fire, pizza crust, spicy gumdrops, mellow but rich. On the palate, much softer than 1, but rich and flavorful. Flat soda, roast fish, active fire smoke. On the finish, medium, ashy, got a medicinal / herbal note, slight bitterness, and it tasted like your mouth tastes after you finish an herbal cough drop. Okay, number 3. Oh, and I think that's Lagavulin. I think it's Lagavulin. Number 3, on the nose, fire ring stone / fireplace hearth. Wool jacket, briny olives. It's more robust than 2, but softer than 1. I got a bit of musky cologne and smoked cured meat. On the palate, bittersweet peat, unsweet black tea, Play-Doh, hotter / spicier than 2, but mellower than 1, and chalky candy. On the finish, bitter, very bitter, dry, ashy, artificially sweetened cherry cough drop, and I'd say it's about medium long. Guesses? I think that's Legic, however you want to say it. Number 4. On the nose, licorice, sweet peat, sugar-free soda, red tea, ginseng, much lower peat level than the other 3. Okay. On the palate, soft but decent mouthfeel. Saltwater taffy, tea, stewed apple, ginseng carries over. On the finish, dry, bitter, not pleasant, rotten fruit on the finish. And I think that's the Benriach. So, the winner is number 1, in my opinion. The winner is number 1, which is the Port Charlotte 10. Second place is the Lagavulin 10-year-old. Third place is the Legic 10. And finally, in 4th place is the Benriach Smoky 10. I don't know if that's right or not. We'll see right now. That's my guesses. But anyway, without making a guess, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's cool. I don't have to move anything. So the winner is pale yellow. Pale yellow is Legic. What? Holy shit, that's awesome. Oh man, okay, so I'm about to put my foot in my mouth here in a minute, I think. Okay, second place is green. Green is Benriach. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, that's great. Okay, so pale green is Port Charlotte 10, and that means this is a Loggy V. Holy shit, yeah. So Benriach, after I took a steamy dump all over it, 1 second, and the Legic won. The winner. The winner is the Legic 10. I can't believe that beat out the Port Charlotte. I can't believe I didn't. Well, it is only like a, 3.4% ABV difference, but I'm surprised I didn't catch that. And the softness of number 2, I could have sworn it was Lagavulin. Man, am I fucking myself here? Am I losing my mind? No. Well, how about that? What'd you think? Did you guess that? I have learned something today. That's why blinds are so fun, right? Golly. Cool. Nice, wow. That's that. Any questions? Leave any comments you have, any guesses that you had. Did you guess any of these correctly? Down in the comments, please. I respond to every single one of them. And if you like stuff like this, please consider subscribing or give me a thumbs up. That would be badass. So, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.